rolling along here this week, week one of training camp. Brian Higgins, Enrique Cruz here, and man, welcome to it. Man, how's it feel like to be officially back out on the field this year?
Man, it feels amazing, man. I was hoping, I couldn't wait, honestly. It just feels amazing. I couldn't wait from the ending of spring ball to now, just get my time to shine, my opportunity to show what I'm about. So I'm happy.
Yeah, we've seen kind of what you're about really progressing here over 3 years. Like redshirt, then last year you're getting in the mix. You start at the end of the year, and now you're stepping in for a guy that's in the NFL. Can you describe what this has been the last couple of years?
It's been a roller coaster the last couple of years, but I'm gonna just keep on doing what I do and then just work hard and just try to improve myself.
Speaking for that guy you're replacing, and how hard is it to say you're replacing Matthew Bergeron, who is an NFL guy, and does that add any pressure to the whole thing?
It definitely does have pressure, but Birch is my guy, and he gave me some tips all the time. Last year we are always working together, so it definitely adds pressure. It definitely is not an easy spot for Phil, but I'm down for the challenge.
All right, so we know this. It's not an entirely new offensive line group, but you lose an NFL guy, you lose a few other guys. What's the whole offseason been like to kind of put it back together? And now you're adding some transfers in the group, and how does that reformulate all the work you've done up to this point?
Well, really, the whole offseason was about getting the guys together and really just hanging out a whole bunch. So the whole offseason we were hanging out all the time, so we really get the family vibe together, and we could really have some chemistry in the O-line. So that's really what the whole offseason was about.
Working transfers in though, you got like what, three new guys in the room. How have they kind of all taken to being part of your group? When you look at Dave Willaball and DeAndre Reed and Joe Moore in there.
And we all, when they came, we all meshed together like perfectly fine. It was like I didn't even think they were transfer. I thought I knew them my whole life for real. We all just came together. We're all like one big happy family, one big old group, and really it was not really that hard at all.
I guess it's interesting, right? The transfer portal is the way of the world now. You guys know this, but at the same time, like these guys show up because they're here and they want to play, and they're coming into the room with guys you know. How do you balance that at the same time? Like they're your guys, and at the other side, you're like, but I'm going to still start instead of you.
Well, you gotta separate what happens on the field to off the field. So you really can't. What happens on the field is on the field, and off the field is off the field. So you really can't mix the two together. You can't have no hard feelings on the field because at the end of the day, you gotta work as hard as you can and do what you gotta do. So that's really on you.
All right. So we know that offensive lineman and Enrique Cruz is with us. We know you guys love run blocking. That goes without saying. You had Sean Tucker the last few years. LaQuinn Allen will be the lead guy this year, and other guys mixing in. What's the difference not having Tuck this year? How does it change for you guys, and how do you have to figure out everyone else's style right now?
Um, it changes the way it just changes really like the play calls really. Like it's just different. We could really run a lot different more stuff now because we have a lot of guys who could do a lot of different things now. And yeah, it's like all the same. You just open up more. It's more variety. I feel.
And it gives more variety with the quarterback as well, right? You never know where Garrett's going to be. How do you block for a guy like that who's apt to take off and be in different spots at every play?
So man, actually, a guy like that is the best to block for because let's say on accident, a guy gets past you, boom, it ain't a sack because Garrett ran or he ran. So it's blocking for a guy like that is wonderful. You know what I mean? So yeah.
It's going to be good on film review. No, coach, I didn't give up a sack. Look, he's gone.
You see? So yeah.
No, I did that on purpose. He's down there. Garrett missed the spring. What if you noticed from him? He's coming back now. Mental stuff. He was out there taking 8 billion mental reps. How have you noticed that side of his game come along?
No, mentally, I think Schrader. He is mentally one of the smartest guys on the field, and taking the spring off has made him even smarter. And now he's just coming back in, mixed things. But I just feel like mentally, he's indestructible.
All right, I need to know this, Enrique. You are, as far as I know, the only guy on the team that has his own tailgate. And it sort of landed on you as a freshman with the Syracuse tailgate. Cool. What is it like to have that?
It's actually an amazing opportunity for him. And a lot of the guys who run the tailgate are really big fans. So it was just amazing opportunity at the game of tailgate. And, it's amazing meeting all the fans and all the people and stuff. Because, as a player, you want to be have a connection with the community and stuff. So, yeah, it was an amazing opportunity, and having the connection with the community is even better.
It kind of landed on you like randomly when you were a freshman, and now you've ascended to a starter. That's got to be a cool thing. That it's like, hey, we're going to hook up with just some guy in the team, and now you're like, no, I'm the starting left tackle.
No, yeah, it definitely it's developing to something even bigger in the future. So, stay tuned. Come to the tailgate, guys. Syracuse tailgate.
I'm sure you don't get to tailgate with them before the game. That would be a little weird. Do you get down there after? Like, how does this work out?
No, actually, unfortunately, I have not been able to attend tailgate, but my family is always there, and they always send me videos, and I watch the videos after the game. I'm like, oh wow, that was lit. So yeah, it's a real fun time. I heard.
All right, that's smart by your family, though. They know where their bread's buttered, quite literally, right? They can go get some food before the game.
Oh yeah, my family is always there. The people who run it, Mark and all of them, they're them and my family are like best friends. So yeah, always there.
You know, NIL's a weird thing. That's a pretty cool thing that's come out of it. All right, lastly, Enrique, here we go. We're less than a month from the season.
Yep.
What now to then? What's the biggest thing for you?
Biggest thing for me is just keep on improving. I feel like I just got to keep on getting better every day, and then I got to stack days, and I feel like I'm gonna be ready. You know what I mean? Right now, I just want to keep on improving my whole game as a whole, and my mental game, and then do what I got to do in the season.
All right, man. Appreciate the time. Good luck out there.
Thank you for having me.